Hey guys, Mayflom here, and today I've got a little video for you, and what I want to show you is, so I colored this. I color stamps on random paper all the time. I have a lot of fun with it. There's a couple of things I want to show you here with regards to cutting out stamps with your ScanNCut. That's something I've been focusing on right now. I want to have a few more videos for you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is right here you see my stamping was bad. Basically, I had my little stamp block set at the wrong setting, so it didn't pick up or it couldn't ink. And what I'm doing right here is, let's see, there's a leaf. It kind of comes up. Let's see, kind of comes up there as well. We'll just make it up. And what I'm doing right here is if you have a stamp that isn't closed, so you see how this one is not closed. Okay, now I'm going to try and I'm going to see if going like so fixes this up. I'm not convinced that this one will cut the way I would want it to just because of what I'm doing here. But you're going to want to close up your images, okay? If you have an open image, it's not going to cut. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, what if you've already colored, but you don't want it to cut right at the edge? You have like some shape or something or other that you want to kind of just sketch your own. Well, look at this. What I can do. Now, that's not the prettiest, but it is going to prove my point here. Because what I can do is get the ScanNCut to look at this line that I've drawn instead of looking at the actual image. So let us pull that ScanNCut out and check this out. All right, we're gonna go into Scan Direct Cut because I do intend to cut what's here on the paper. And I'm changing it to color mode and starting and scanning. And now I'm gonna frame up the image. So I'm gonna go ahead actually and work one at a time here. So I am gonna bring this way in and say, okay. Now let's see if it sees my black line. I'm really hoping it does. Okay, so it sees, it's actually picking up my watercolor, which is kind of crazy and kind of cool. Now I wasn't real sure because of the intensity and the line marks in my watercolor exactly what it was going to pick up on. So I'm showing you this, and guys, I like to show you what does and doesn't work because I think it's more helpful than just always showing you perfection. So it does pick up on this line over here, which makes sense because this side of the watercolor is really soft. And then it's picking up, oh my goodness, it's just picking up all kinds of things. So what I can do, first I can go and select less colors and see if that does anything. Sometimes more colors or less colors will really help you. Aha, look at that. Look what it did. By selecting, let's see, what did I do? I did less colors. So by selecting less colors, now it's seeing, it's very interesting to me. Okay, so that might actually work for what I want to do. I'm going to come in here and ignore small object sizes. Nope, that doesn't work. Too big. See, I took everything out. Nope, there we go. Okay, I'm going to say okay to that because watch. Now what I'm going to do, even though I drew my line thinking I was doing a certain thing, I think that's what I'm going to do right there. So I just made a very big outline and I'm going to say cut. So this is what it ended up cutting. It actually was a strong enough black outline that it would have been just fine. Now, I'm just going to tell this to you. So if I was doing this and I want to make this a project, this is what I would do. I probably, for a basic heart, I probably wouldn't have put it in the ScanNCut to make a heart, but I have done this frequently with something like this and put a circle or an oval or some other set shape around it instead of trying to scan like I did. But again, I can clean that up. Now let's look at the next one. Okay, let's go back. Oh, and I went too far back. All right, scan it back in. And this time I'm gonna go this way. So we can pull this guy up and say, okay. And look, we can already see, remember, I knew that was gonna work well and it really does. So I'm just gonna say, okay. And this one, I'm gonna give it a little bit of an outline.
ScanNCut. So I've got this one cut out now, and that's really cute. Now let's look at the third one. So I went one too far last time. There we go. So this is the screen I want. And I'm going to go like so and say okay. Let's see if I close this one up enough. I'm not sure that I did. Yeah, see over here, and let's say ignore object size. And I'm just gonna keep clicking until all the little stuff that's not quite right goes away. And this can be a little tedious, guys, but honestly, it's worth it because you'll get stuff to go away. And then, well, actually, I don't want it to go too far. Let's, I could have it go negative or exact. Let's have it cut exact and see how exact it gets, just to try something different. You know, if you've got a couple minutes and you've got a machine like the ScanNCut and you can test some things out, there's a couple things that I learn here. I personally learn where I'm doing well or what I need to personally work on. I learn what it's capable. I learn how and what it sees exactly. Oh, there we go. That's cute. So see, by going exact, it actually cut most of the outer line off. If there is an idea that you'd like to see next time from me, be sure to leave me a comment or shoot me an email. I have so much fun testing this machine out and showing you guys the different ways that I use it. And honestly, playing with it and experimenting with it is always a good idea. Even if, like me, you have hundreds of hours on the machine, it can never hurt to test new things out. All right, guys, have a wonderfully crafty day. I'll see you next time.